welcome back to my channel. I am your host Mohsen Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any important updates. Today, today we are going to talk about a very serious and worrying topic. Over the weekend, two violent attacks happened in Melbourne. One attack was on synagogue, which is a place of worship for Jewish people. The other attack was on an Israeli restaurant. Three attacks have shocked many people in Australia and around the world. They have also started a big conversation about safety, hate, crimes, and how the government will respond to these events. Let me start by telling you what happened. On a Sunday in East Melbourne, a synagogue was set on fire. This was not an accident. Someone started the fire. The synagogue is a very important place for the Jewish community. It's where they come together to pray, celebrate and feel safe. When this place was attacked, it caused a lot of fear and sadness. It was a direct attack on their freedom and practice their religion peacefully. The fire caused damage to the building, but more than that, it hurt the community's sense of security. Shortly after the synagogue attack, there was another violent incident at an Israeli restaurant in Melbourne. The restaurant was attacked in a way that made people scared and upset. These attacks together have made many people feel unsafe and worried about hate crimes in Australia. The response from leaders have been strong and very clear. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called these attacks reprehensible and hate crimes. He said these acts are unacceptable and must be condemned by all people who believe in peace and tolerance. His words show that this is not just a local problem, but one that concerns about around the world. But he did not speak about Gaza right now. So, the attack on a Jewish place on worship and an Israeli restaurant connected to larger issue of anti-hate against certain groups. In Australia, the government has also reacted quickly. The Minister for Home Affairs said these attacks might be related to terrorism. This means the government is taking the situation very seriously. Prime Minister spoke out and condemned the attack. He told Australians that we must stand together and not let hate divide us. He emphasized that Australia is a country where people of all backgrounds and religions should feel safe and respectful. These attacks have opened up an important discussion about hate crime in Australia. Hate crime are crimes committed against people because of their race, religion, or identity. Unfortunately, hate crimes have been increasing in many parts of the world, and Australia is no exception. When people attack others because of who they are or what they believe, it hurts the whole society. It creates fear and breaks down trust between communities. The Jewish community in Australia has a long history, and many Jewish Australians contribute greatly to the country. This attack on the synagogue and the restaurant is seen as an attack on values of respect and multiculturals that Australia is proud. Many Jewish leaders and organizations have spoken out, asking for a stronger protection and more action to stop hate crimes. They want to make sure that no one has to live in fear because of their religion or background. Experts say that the government needs to do more than just respond after attack happen. They suggest better education in schools to teach young people about respect and acceptance. They also recommended a stronger a stronger law to push hate crimes more effectively. Some say they should be better supported for communities who are at risk, so they feel safe and included in society. The government is now under very much pressure to act. Many people want new policies that will prevent such attacks in the future. This could include more police presence in valuable areas, better monitoring and extremist group, and community programs that build understanding and trust. At the same time, it's important to protect the rights of all Australians. Any action taken by the government must respect people's freedom and privacy. Balancing society and freedom is always difficult, but it's necessary to keep the country safe while respecting human rights. The reaction from the general public has been mixed, but mostly supportive of the victims. Many Australians has expressed sadness and anger At these attacks, social media has seen an outpouring of support for the Jewish community. People from different backgrounds have shared message of unity and peace. Community groups have organized vigils and events to show that hate has no place in Australia. This is a movement. This is a movement for Australia to reflect on its values and the and kind of society it wants to be. Multiculturalism and religious freedom are very important parts of Australian life. Attack, Attacks like these remind us that we must always work to protect these values. It's also important to understand the broader global context. Around, around the world, anti-Semitism and other forms of hate are rising in some places. This has been linked to political conflict, misinformation, and extremist ideas. Australia is not isolated from these global trends. This means that the fight against hate crimes is part of a longer effort to build safer and more inclusive societies everywhere. For your information, the Australian government has programs aimed at countering violent extremism and promoting social cohesion. These programs will these programs work with community to prevent radicalization and support those affected by hate crimes. However, recent events show that more work is needed to address the root causes and prevent attack before they happen. As this story develops, we will continue to follow the investigation into the Melbourne attack. Police are working hard to find those responsible and bring them to justice. The government has promised to increase resources to fight hate crimes and protect valuable communities. So, to conclude, these attacks on the synagogue and Israeli restaurant are a serious warning about the danger of hate and extremism Australia in Australian community. The Prime Minister said. So, Australia must respond strongly and wisely, protecting religious freedom, promoting tolerance, and ensuring safety for all citizens should be top priorities. It's a challenge for the whole country, but one that we must face together. So that's all for today's analysis. Thank you for watching Global Sport News. Please like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more important news and updates. I am Mohsen Ali and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, take care.